Great morning, everyone. Well, this morning I saw this thing, and they're bringing up on Rebel HQ, talking about Trump and the Epstein files. And they were asking Christopher Wray, Christopher Wray, I could spit it out this morning, Christopher Wray, if they have tapes of prominent people in compromising positions. And of course Ray's going, well, we can't talk about what we find in evidence. We have strict rules about, what we find in evidence, but let me get back with you on that. And we saw the one where somebody was asking him, well, what about the JFK files? Would you release this? Yeah, sure, yeah. Asked him about another case. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah. What about Epstein? Well, I might, but, there's a lot of stuff in there that's, fake stuff. It could ruin people's lives, and it's just, Is that kind of like, I release my taxes and things to be shown, but I'm under an audit. I can't do it now, but, Yeah. So what will they find on the Epstein tapes? Will they find something when it comes to Trump? So let's see what this reading's going to be about. Connections. Oh, isn't that lovely? About the connections. And underneath of it all is, trying to block it, not wanting it to get out, not wanting it to be seen. Okay? Block. No. About connections. Now, we've seen the things where he's standing, a younger Trump, with Epstein, and, look at those girls, and he likes the younger ones too, and, Melania was right in there with this stuff, okay? So let's look and see what we have. So the energy coming into this is, that's not looking good, is it? This would lay you out. This information would lay you out, okay? If this became public. Now, it's purported, one girl said that Trump raped her when she was, 13, 14 years old? Could that be on video? We don't know. But let's see what's going on now with the energy of this agreement. And isn't it interesting? It's all women that would be in agreement with the actions, what happened, the mental state, the things that were going on. Okay? The challenge would be to move this to a better place, we don't want you to look at this idea. We don't want you to see that because that would lay me out. We need to get this somewhere else. Move it down the road. Okay? So that's not looking good for him, is it? The outcome would be justice. Okay? It would prove him to be the criminal that he is. They have it actually on tape. His interaction with others, it would lay him out, okay? On one side of it, we have the manipulations, and on the other side of it, we have facing loss, blocking because of his abuse of power. Crossing it would be struggles, arguments, and again, there would be this harvest, not liking the harvest, And this would go on to the other experts, okay, when it comes to a new path, something new coming and grounded, starting up. So, Mickey, so it is definitely, there is something there, okay? There is something there. Underneath of it all, let's look again. Hiding the truth of his abuses. Hiding the truth of his abuses. Now, I think that they were using it to blackmail people as well. Okay? We've got you on tape. Okay? Crossing it as the struggle with not liking what's coming out. Okay? Arguing, struggling, fighting with that. And underneath of it all would be the experts looking at what was happening. The center of it all is about the connections that were going on. On one side we have the manipulation, and on the other side a loss. I say it's pretty clear. They have things. Again, the energy coming into it, this would be devastating. Devastating facts with an outcome of justice. Okay? An outcome of justice. What we have going on now, there are women waiting in the wings that are waiting, and his challenge is again trying to move this to somewhere else. Their challenge is trying to move this to somewhere else. Okay? He wants to suppress it. They want to bring it out and bring suits. So will this information ever come out? Will they actually bring it forward? Okay, the center out in the cold. His toxicity. And this is charging forward. Okay. And we've got underneath of it all the White House. Well, we know if he became president, this would go away. Magically, we no longer have any of those files, nothing left. Okay. If he came in and Project 25 was brought into thing, maybe somebody in the Project 25 would hold it in order to make sure that that monkey kept doing whatever they wanted him to do. But he's so toxic now. He is outside of organized things. He is outside of that, toxic, and the mental framework is charging forward with that now, charging towards where his toxicity is. So we've got one side of the coin of wanting his toxic thing out in the cold, charging forward, trying to get rid of it. The other side of the coin is they would like to bring it out. Okay. Will Trump ever face charges when it comes to the Epstein things? Now, like I said, Epstein didn't just all of a sudden, there were no videos, nobody there, all of a sudden they were asleep, nobody saw anything, and he committed suicide, okay? Very conveniently committed suicide. So, yeah. Yeah. So at the center of it, I asked if he would ever face charges. we're looking at the whole enchilada with this. The harsh truth when it comes to this family dynamic of drama. So I would say, you know, I think it depends on who gets into power. If we get the Democrats in with the House and the Senate, then I think they can move on these things. Okay, they won't have anybody else there running interference for it and continuing to keep things under wraps for this criminal. So on that note, I think I will leave this reading here, and we'll see you online. You know what? Before I do that, I'm going to pull 3 more cards from my Lenormand deck. And is there anything else that we could know on this when it comes to Trump and Epstein and these files, these videos that they now have? The center is about presidency, the White House, where you live, the direction, the direction it's going to go, and the endings, okay, endings of this. So in the White House, the direction, one side of the sword will end it and bring this information out. The other side of the sword is an ending trying to get rid of it. You know, scrub it, get rid of it. So on that note, I'm going to leave that here. We'll see you online.